Hey guys, so in this video I want to talk to you a little bit about a few mistakes that people often make when it comes to roundabouts, especially on their driving tests. So one of the mistakes that people often make is that they don't realise which lane they need to be in until it's too late. And then what they do is they try and get themselves into the correct lane at the last minute when it's not always safe. Now when you're on your driving test, it's always much better to go the wrong way safely than it is to try and go the correct way dangerously. So I'm going to show you an example of that now. So the next roundabout I want to go straight ahead, second exit, that's what I've been told to do. But I presumed that I'd need to be in the left lane, however I don't, I can only go left in the left lane. So now I'm going to have to go left because there's a car at the side of me, so I'm going to go left. So it wouldn't have been safe for me to change into the correct lane at that last minute because there was a car at the side of me. So therefore I had to go left instead. Now at this point the examiner would say to you, okay, we were meant to go straight ahead of that roundabout, however, I'll find a way to get you back to where I'd like you to be. And then it's not a problem. I've done it all safely. I've gone the wrong way, but I did it safely and didn't cause any issues. However, if I had tried to get into that right lane at the last second and pulled in front of that other car, there is a high chance that the examiner would end up trying to stop me and it would be a serious fault or a dangerous fault. At the next roundabout I want to go right, third exit. Now I know that I need to be in the right lane, so I'm going to look nice and early and I'm going to put myself into that right lane because it's safe to do so. So this one I'm doing correctly, and then I'm going to get round here, check my mirrors, it's safe, so off I go. Now if there had been a car at the side of me and it wasn't safe, then my option would have been to go back around that roundabout, because again it would have been safer to carry on going around than it would to pull across in front of somebody. Now I'm going to go straight ahead here. Now I'm going to make another mistake that people often make, which is I'm going to go across the lanes. Now there wasn't any marked lanes on that roundabout, but I have to presume that there is. So even if there are no marked lanes on a roundabout, you have to treat it as though there are, and I should have stayed all the way over to the left, but what I did in fact was I went into the middle. Now I did it because it was safe to do so and I had a look first to make sure it was safe to do so that I could show you an example of what not to do.